Okay, greetings. Okay, so apparently, I think it was earlier this day, today, or when it was, I think it was earlier today. A bank, Silicon Valley Bank, collapsed today, and it's kind of a big deal. It might not turn into anything, but just it might be a turn of. It might be the beginning of a turn of events for what to unravel. It's hard to say right now. It might not be anything, and it might be a lot of things. So it happened on a Friday also. So we're coming into the middle of the month. So all those factors come in. So this might be a big deal down the line. Let's put it that way. Not to go into panic mode or anything like that, but just seeing. Usually I don't make a recording either like this. But that's kind of a big deal. A bank crashes, and then another one crashes, and then another one crashes. Then you might have a problem. So, and you can say this is part of the awakening. It's a version of the awakening, yes. So, it's just gives you an idea of what we're heading into. So, it's really hard to say. We'll find out more coming in this week. Monday, most likely, Tuesday. But when the financial crisis happened in 2008, not that this will go to that level, but you never know. Remember it happening on the weekend. Like it just had rumors happening and then it just started this go out of control. So not to say this will happen like that, but there's cooks in the kitchen to just cause more difficulties for everybody. And this is also part of an awakening, you can say also. It's of course, this 2008 is when I started to awaken more to all of this because you think 9/11 would have been, but I had life stuff going on, so just that didn't work. But when I saw 2008, I saw when 2008 came up, then found David Icke. Of course, he saw all this coming. Of course, should have that in the title. I saw this coming, just to bank on it. Obviously, it's not something that you want to predict or connect to or see the future of. You don't want to. Yeah, these type of things you just don't want to like tap into because there's always a possibility of it, but you don't really know. But this is kind of a big deal. You see how they don't care about Ohio. This is the same deal. They just throw people under the bus all the time and could care less. So it's going to affect a lot more people. If Ohio's not affecting enough people, and then you have the bank run situation because the Silicon Valley Bank is now collapsed. So, but that can cause a chain reaction also. I believe there was a bank run. Everyone trying to get their deposits out. Of course, not everybody got them. So, of course, the U.S. is not exactly in the best shape right now. So, and was it San Francisco and Los Angeles is kind of turning into South Africa. So it's not to put panic out there, but it's still kind of a big deal. People are doing a spirituality, their spiritual growth connected to their spirit guides, and that's great, everything. But there is, this can affect you eventually. If it turns into something, it might. It's not really sure what it wants to do. It's kind of like a Roman candle, like it can be burned out and there'll have some repercussions. You'll hear it for a while and the fire will be put out, but also it can get out of control and just consume. So it all depends. I don't think the agenda is quite sure what to do with it yet. It's kind of like the BP oil spill. They're going to exploit it and not care what it does to anybody. So, you have that problem, huh? That's too bad. We're going to take advantage of that one. So, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, let's see if I know what I'm doing here. So say Silicon Valley bank. Yeah. I don't know if it's raising capital. So you go to CNBC. So the stock market went down somewhere. Yeah, 300 points. And it's funny. I just checked this right at 4 o'clock when it happened. Yeah, this has to do with the Silicon Valley. So this might be second biggest bank collapse in U.S. history since and this is worse since 2008. So this is not something to just ignore. Well, of course, many are going to ignore it anyway, but this is kind of a big deal. But this is also, you can say a form of the awakening. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like, where is this all going? What's the agenda for this year? Because I haven't really revealed it yet. It's not Ohio, obviously. They don't care, but it's Ohio kind of. But there's something else that's brewing, and this might be it. It's really hard to say. I don't think it's going to be at 2008's level, but not that this is going to be good. So who knows? Just let it play out. So I guess by Monday, probably during the weekend, we'll hear different stories and hear things of that. But there might be a bailout. That'll definitely put some ice on this. But still, it is an agenda going on. That's for sure. It's just not clear where it's going to head. But like I said, it's part of an awakening. We'll see. So what kind of awakening you get here. So yeah. So all right, we'll leave it at that. Just not to panic, but if you're open-minded to all this, it's time to light those abundance candles and move yourself to another timeline because it's hard to say where this is going to head. Can't get ugly, that's for sure. So all right, we'll leave it with that. All right, I'll be back later tonight. All right, blessings.